What's going on, man?
Chilling, chilling. How you feel?
All right. I didn't know I was on. That's
Yeah, I
good, man.
just
How
pulled
you
you.
doing?
What's
Let me turn
chilling,
this
man?
off. Hold on for a second. Hey, listen, I'm glad you brought me up, man.
What are your
Hello.
thoughts? I know you have some thoughts about this.
Oh, of course, man. Hey, listen. I listen. I hear you. I listen to your morning show. Hello to the sister back there and everything.
Hi.
Because I've been married for a long time. See, one of the things I try to tell guys, right, is this: that if you're married for a long time, you don't have to smash. First of all, I had a nice little dating life before I got married, from like
Mm-hmm.
17 to like 24, 25, 26, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're married, it's not that hard to be monogamous. The only thing I tell guys is that sometimes when you know that a woman wants to give you some, that's enough. If you need that ego stroke, you don't have to follow through, right? And some guys don't understand that. So if I used to travel a lot when I worked, and we used to be at the bar, when they had the happy hours, there were people traveling from all over the country. There'll be
Mm-hmm.
women there and stuff. So you're drinking, and if you're astute enough, you know when a woman could will let you take it further, right? And if
Mm-hmm.
you get that kind of ego stroke, you don't have to go further because the ego stroke is enough. I still got it. You go home, you go up to the room, take your cold shower and shit, and that's it. You say, well, okay, yeah, shit, man, it's been 20
You
years
taking a
before.
cold shower, Urban?
No, actually, I don't. Actually, I don't. I shake it off. That's just a euphemism or a metaphor, whatever. But for the most part, I don't do that anymore because I'm retired now. Me and the wife, we kind of enjoying the close to the empty nesting and shit. But
Your
but
eyes
just
still work though.
Oh yeah, you know what, man? When I first met my wife, we went to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
She gave me a pair of binoculars and said, "Here, you can look all you want, but that's all you can do for the rest of your life."
I think
you
that's
know,
all
so
anybody can do.
yeah, so but me, man, I don't think it's that hard, man. I think people make shit too complicated. I mean, sex is sex is sex. I didn't need to have that new. The commitment I had with my wife is much more important than getting another piece of ass, and it's a part of kind of a guy I am. All the women I've had in my life, I cultivated a relationship with them. So I couldn't see me being married and cheating on my wife because I wasn't one of those kind of guys where women came up to me and just gave me some box. I would have to go and make a plan, make a date, do this, do that, cultivate some kind of relationship. And I couldn't see myself ever cheating on my wife like that, ever. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm glad I didn't do that. So here I am.
Well, I'm glad that y'all got a understanding with each
Hmm.
other for what that looks like.
Well, I'm okay. So the reason why I'm telling this to you, because I see, I see you got your beautiful wife, and you surround yourself with beautiful women.
Mm-hmm.
So the point I'm trying to say is that some of what I said has to be the kind of way you look at it. Is that true or not?
Some of what you say is what?
But some of the way I just said of how I view other women, besides without tasting the honey, has to be some of the way you look at it. Just knowing that if you listen, you better not fall off the cliff because you'll never be able to come back.
Who won't?
But
He
huh?
basically saying that he still got it.
Who? No, he telling me I better not fall off the cliff.
No,
Yeah,
he's saying
because I'm thinking you kind of feel a little bit like I just said. You know that the possibility of it is there. That gives you your ego stroke, so you don't have to do it.
he's basically saying that you got options. Like you have options, but you don't exercise them. So
Thank you.
that's enough.
You know what my options is like.
That's
But
enough.
listen, he knows
You
what
know
I'm
what my
saying.
options is
He
like.
knows what I'm saying. He knows. Hey, he knows
I'm just
exactly
My
what
listening.
I'm
man goes
saying.
to the bar. He
I'm
can
just listening. I'm just listening to what you're saying.
my
Yeah,
man
so it's not true.
I didn't say no. I'm listening. I want you to get your full thoughts
But I'm
out.
asking you now. I'm asking you: is it true the fact that you know you can fall off the precipice but don't? Is that like the ego stroke you need to keep going?
I don't need no ego stroke.
Okay, okay. I can't. I'm putting words in your mouth there. It's something though. There's something keeping you from doing it. It could be your religious beliefs. Certainly it's reader. But
If I was to ever do anything, y'all wouldn't know about it.
no, 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 no. It's not about us, brother. It's
I'm answering your question. If I was to ever do anything, y'all wouldn't know about it because I don't pillow
no,
talk. Like I
no,
don't.
no, no. That's not the point. I know we wouldn't know about it. You would know about it.
Correct.
Yeah, man. I don't think you can handle that shit.
I can't handle what.
You know how you feel. I don't think you see. See, part of what you give to everybody is the fact that you have that restraint. That's what
Yes,
people.
you exercise dick discipline. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And the fact that I think people buy into that is that they want to believe that you wouldn't go over that precipice.
What
Now, even if you,
precipice?
uh,
What limits do I have on me?
no, no, it's not limits, brother. Self limits. Whatever self limits you put there.
Oh, okay.
So, so what I'm saying to you is, yeah, nobody would know about it, but there'll be something about you that might be different. It could be just a small little piece. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you can't do it because all the shit that you got going on here, based on the way you move on these YouTube streets and elsewhere, because we everybody thinks you're gonna be much bigger than YouTube, is because you have all that temptation and you're holding it back, and you got that one
I don't
woman
have no
everybody.
temptation that I'm holding back.
Maybe the word temptation is wrong. God damn it! I think you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean, man. You know about everything
You
else, and
should
now
no.
you
You just
you
gotta
know
say
about
it.
this
I
shit.
want you to say directly what you think, and then I'll respond.
I don't know what. Okay, well, no, I'm just
Cause you
thinking.
beating
Okay,
around the bush. I want you to just get straight to it.
am
You want me to be like you.
no, 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 no. No, I don't. I'm just
I
saying.
don't
I'm
struggle with
trying.
temptation.
Okay, so temptation might be the wrong word. I'm gonna try not to beat around the bush. I
Go
think it's
ahead.
a good thing that you have a beautiful like wife like Rita, and you surround yourself with all these women, and you're not fooling around. I think people are looking at that. I think besides all the other stuff you got going on, I think men at very least is looking at that.
It's wet.
I think men at the very least are looking at that.
What? It,
Because that's the thing that makes you different. Because there's a lot of not as well as I do. There's not a lot of men who could do that.
So he's basically saying that most men don't have any kind of discipline.
correct.
No,
I
it's not
understand
any
what he's.
kind of discipline. It's not any. Listen, the discipline you have is different than the regular Joe on the street. You can't compare yourself with the regular Joe on the street. The regular Joe on
See
the street don't have no discipline.
here. Okay, so let me break it down for you.
Okay, please.
I don't have temptation because I don't look at women the same way that y'all do.
Don't put me in that category. I think I'm closer to you than you give me credit for.
No, you already described yourself.
Yeah, but I use the words that you
You
don't like.
said your wife said you can look but don't touch.
That's right.
My wife don't say nothing to me
Well,
because
now that was when we first got together.
but let me add some additional context to it though.
Okay, please.
I don't view women in the same way that y'all do. Right? Like
Okay,
I'm never getting divorced regardless of the circumstance. So
okay,
that's number one. But number
okay,
two, when I see women around me, even when it come to my own wife, it wasn't about sex. It wasn't about box. It wasn't about any of that. I seen something that enhanced what it was that I already had going on, and that I could leverage that in order to continue to be successful.
okay. All right.
Like Micca is an asset to me. As a
Okay,
matter of fact, I understand that Micca is so much of an asset to me because of the fact that it's easy for other motherfuckers to crash out and because they don't have a level of dick discipline. I don't
all
look at
right.
I've never seen women the same way that y'all seen women.
No,
Like
see,
I've never
brother,
pedestalized box, I've never pedestalized pussy.
okay,
I never
okay,
did none of that shit. So
okay. Give me,
I understood that just came with it. So I don't look at it in the same way that y'all do. So I don't
I never,
consider myself in the same category. You can't tempt me with something that I'm
yeah,
not tempted by.
I'm hearing you. I misuse some words.
Listen, our pain. Temptation is for people that pedestalize that particular thing.
Uh, okay, okay.
You can't tempt me with something that I'm not interested in.
All right. So can I agree with you? Can I agree with you? Because I do agree with you, and
Listen,
maybe
as
I missed.
beautiful as Mika is, as beautiful as Mika is, she's not the only beautiful woman on the face of this earth.
Of course
Y'all,
not.
dudes be crashing out over women and pussy
Mm-hmm.
like it's a
I,
shortage. Nigga, it ain't no
that's
shortage. Like I ain't. Listen, how can y'all be operating under duress and in temptation with a shit with something that's plentiful, and that they never gonna stop making more of. It's never
right.
gonna be a shortage of boxes. It's never gonna be a shortage of beautiful women. It's never gonna be a shortage of that. That shit is for dudes that's ready to that pedestalize that. I don't operate like that. I don't
Okay.
think it's a scarcity, so it's no point for me to actually be out here acting like I'm a dope fiend for it. I ain't tripping off of it.
Okay.
So I don't have no restrictions. Like I ain't never had nobody tell me. Man, my mama ain't never even tell me that shit. I call my mama right now. She'll tell you. She said, "Yo, Anton has always had beautiful women around him his entire life since he was 11 years old." So that shit ain't new to me.
All right.
Y'all, I think dudes pedestalize women, and so that's why y'all get caught up in that. That's why y'all have to restrict yourselves. That's why y'all have to make sure that, oh man, I gotta make sure that I don't never, and I gotta have dick discipline.
Okay.
I don't look at it like that.
All right. Okay. I hear what you're saying. In the end,
If
in
I
the end,
ever if I ever wanted another chick, then I would
okay.
be absolutely transparent and say, hey, I gotta have her. I'm not tripping off that shit. And neither is nobody else around me.
All right. Can I say something to you though, brother? If I
Go
can.
ahead. Go ahead. I'm
Did I,
sorry.
did I did I
Okay.
did I say something wrong that put me in some kind of category? Because
Yeah,
I'm
you
not.
said that your chick gave you binoculars, said look the don't
All
touch, and
right.
that
So
you would never ever,
okay.
and you okay with taking cold showers after you observe because you know that you comfortable with the idea that you can if
Yeah.
you wanted to.
I,
You put yourself in that category. I
not,
let you talk. That's why I wanted you to get your full thought off because I wanted you to express yourself completely,
okay. Okay.
and I didn't want to
Okay.
misconstrue what you were saying. I wanted to fully
No,
understand
no,
you.
no, no. I forgot. I forgot that with you, of course, every word has meanings, and that's fair. That's fair. I can't say that, but and you don't know me that well to say that maybe I was just using words as hyperbole to get a point across because I understand exactly what you're talking about. And I don't disagree with anything you said. So I'll take the admonishment for using the wrong words. But that's not how I am. I think I'm closer to what you're talking about because I argue with guys all the time about what you said about women and the fact that I don't view them as just sex toys because for the last 36 years I only had one woman
I
and
mean, I think
every
that
other
that's
woman.
beautiful. I congratulate you
Well,
for
well,
that.
and so the only other and the reason why I think I know a little bit more about women is because every other woman I had to interface with, I had to know more about them besides the sex part. And I think if I had to talk to a man who only looks at a woman as a pork chop, or me as a guy who had to interface with women, with my bosses, subordinates, co-workers and stuff, when they're telling me all the intimate shit about their lives, I think I know more about women than the average dude who's just trying to stroke them all. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got you. I got you.
So that's where I'm at. I got my wife and my two daughters, and one is a millennial and one's a Gen Z. But I'll take what you said to me because I did say it wrong. In the future, I'll use my words better. But I
Hmm.
understand exactly what you're talking about because I'm not tempted by women like that either. So the only reason why I got a little tweak,
Were you ever tempted by women?
not while I was married,
Hmm.
not like that. No,
Our pain.
no, because if I was see, okay, the
You
word
are you telling
temptation.
me? No, no, no.
No,
Listen.
no, no. You're right. You're right. Temptation is a trick word, right? Because I
Hmm.
look at temptation one way, but I can't say I was without temptation. I just know I never acted on it. But then I could use my Jesus card and say, the devil tempted, gave me
Not a Jesus
temptation
So
on
card.
the
you
mountain.
have been tempted since you've been
Yeah,
married.
but I never acted on it. So, but I can take what you're saying. Yeah, I would admit that. But I never did anything
Oh,
about it. I never
Jesus.
did anything. So if you can tell me you're a man without temptation, I can't argue with you because you know who you are. But yeah, I've been tempted, but I do nothing. I didn't come
Exactly.
close to doing anything, but I won't lie. Yeah, yeah.
Oh Lord.
You know what I'm saying? You know what, Anton, man? I don't know why I called you so you can fuck
I,
me over tonight. You know what
I,
I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, man? Jesus
I didn't say
Christ.
nothing, man. I'm chilling.
Nah, man. Listen, man. Let me tell you. I know I don't want to take up much time, man. I watch almost all of your stuff, brother.
I
You
appreciate you.
know. Yeah, man. So the Millionaire Morning Show is unbelievable, man. So
Thank you,
and
man.
some of the other stuff. Yeah, so listen, nice to have the lady in the background. Hey, that one guy, man, he was shooting the shot, man. He was so wrong throwing them on the oh man, he was stumbling and bumbling and shit. It was pretty funny. I love that. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty women does that. They do that to men, so that's the way it's supposed to be. Oh yeah, one more thing. I don't think there's a double standard between men and women. It's a different standard. That's
Oh
how I
no, it's
look.
absolutely a double standard.
I think it's a different standard.
How?
See, the way women look at us and we look at them, the way the sexual mores go, it's not a double standard where men can get away with things and women can't. It's just a different standard by the way we are by nature. That's how I look at it. But
Well, I
it may
mean,
be,
I agree with you. I think we being technical, but we say
yeah.
double standard
I'm being
just to.
technical. I'm
No,
being
no, no.
technical.
I agree with you on that. I think that we use the word double standard because I think that it's kind of understood what is meant
Everyone
in a
understands it.
general sense. But yeah, I agree with you on that.
All right, brother. Hey, this nice. What, Mika?
Yes.
Nice seeing you
You want
back
to see
there.
more? Would you like to see more of Mika Arpain?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I don't know what you got planned
See, look
for her,
at
but
you.
I'm sure it's
You
going to
being
be
tempted
nice.
right
You
now.
know what?
He
No,
being tempted.
but I thought you said for a show and all that kind of stuff, brother. Man, come on, man.
He being tempted right now.
Oh
That's so funny, man. Hey, yo, brother, hey, man, thanks for letting me up, man. I
Thank
appreciate
you,
it.
Arpain. I
Lord.
appreciate you,
All right,
Bye.
bro.
bye bye. Take it later.